In Islam, animals are considered part of Allah's creation, and kindness to them is a form of worship. Among these animals, cats hold a special place. When a cat sleeps next to you, many people wonder if there is any Islamic meaning behind it. While Islam does not assign superstitious beliefs to such actions, the Qur'an and Hadith highlight beautiful principles that help us understand the relationship between humans and animals, especially cats. Cats are viewed in Islam as clean and gentle creatures. There are narrations that describe the Prophet Muhammad treating cats with compassion and allowing them to be around the home. In one narration, a companion reported that the Prophet performed ablution from the same water a cat had drunk from, indicating that the animal is not considered impure. This shows that Islam encourages peaceful coexistence with cats and does not view them as harmful or spiritually negative. So, what does it mean if a cat sleeps next to you? Islam teaches that animals often sense peace, kindness, and safety. When a human is possessing you, it is likely drawn to the calmness of your presence. This reflects the Islamic idea that mercy attracts mercy. A gentle heart naturally becomes a source of comfort for Allah's creations. There is also a narration about a woman who was punished because she mistreated a cat by starving it. In contrast, another narration mentions a man who was forgiven for giving water to a thirsty animal. These teachings emphasize that kindness to even the smallest creature is appreciated by Allah, and cruelty is strongly condemned. Therefore, when a cat chooses to sleep near you, it may be a reminder that your home or your personality is a place of safety and compassion, qualities loved by Allah. Islam does not attribute supernatural meanings, blessings, or omens to the behavior of cats. Rather, the emphasis is on character, kindness, and empathy. A cat sleeping next to you is not a spiritual sign about your future, but it may be a sign about your nature. Animals do not stay where they feel fear. They stay where they feel mercy. And mercy is one of the qualities that Islam urges believers to adopt in daily life. The Quran repeatedly reminds us that every creature on earth is a community like us. They eat, drink, live, and depend on their Lord. When we treat them with care, we are practicing a form of worship. The Prophet encouraged gentle treatment of animals, saying that every act of kindness, even to an animal, is an act of charity. So, if a cat lays beside you, sleeps next to you, or feels comfortable in your presence, take it as encouragement, not a sign, but a reminder to continue being soft-hearted. Islam teaches that Allah loves those who show mercy and kindness to a small, helpless creature can become a source of reward in the sight of Allah. In Islam, mercy is not limited to humans alone. The Quran teaches that all living creatures form communities similar to mankind, and each one glorifies its creator in a way we cannot fully comprehend. This concept helps us understand why showing kindness to animals, including cats, is not only a moral act but also a spiritual one. When a cat stays close to you, follows you around, or sleeps beside you, it often reflects trust and comfort. Islam places a high value on trust. Any creature, human or animal, feeling safe around you is a sign that your character carries gentleness. Although Islam does not give mystical meanings to a cat's actions, it does highlight that compassion is a characteristic beloved by Allah. The Prophet Muhammad taught that the most merciful shows mercy to those who show mercy on earth. This principle applies to all creatures. Cats were commonly present in the households during the time of the Prophet. Historical reports mention that companions kept cats indoors without restriction because they were considered harmless and pure. In one narration, a cat drank from a container of water, and when someone showed concern, the Prophet explained that cats are not impure and move around freely among people. This reflects Islam's balanced approach to cleanliness, but also mercy. If a cat sleeps next to you, Islam teaches you to respond with gratitude rather than superstition. Kindness to an animal brings reward, and harming it brings sin. There is a famous narration about a woman who imprisoned a cat, refused to feed it, and did not allow it to find food on its own. Because of this cruelty, she was punished. On the other hand, a man received forgiveness for giving water to a thirsty animal. The contrast between these two stories shows the power of compassion in Islam, even toward creatures that many ignore. A cat choosing to rest near you might also be a natural reminder of humility. Humans often forget that Allah created the earth for all creatures, not just for people. When an animal feels secure with you, it is an opportunity to reflect, am I being someone who spreads peace around me? Islam emphasizes that a believer is known by their gentle behavior. A harsh heart drives others away, but a soft heart attracts calmness. Islam also teaches that animals sense emotions. They may come near a person who is gentle or stay away from someone who is aggressive. This is not supernatural. It is simply part of Allah's natural system. So when a cat lies beside you, curling up in peace, it may be sensing your calmness. This can inspire you to maintain a peaceful and merciful attitude, both at home and outside. Finally, Islam encourages believers to show thankfulness for every blessing, big or small. Even the companionship of a small animal can be a blessing. Treating it kindly can become a source of continuous reward. When you show compassion to Allah's creation, Allah shows compassion to you.